records?
No, I didn't. No, yours
No.
maybe yes, but mine I have to press it. Doesn't matter, my thing is everything is good, everything for
Yeah,
good, everything for a reason. And if and also like my another value, and then we're gonna go to your questions.
sure.
I've noticed like one insight I had like in this month so far. So it's like 1 plus 1 can equal 11 when you meet like-minded people. One
Mm,
plus one can equal 11 if you meet like-minded people. That was a move. That's interesting because it's think different and it's true. Like when a husband and wife come together, it's cool when they can be separate good with themselves, but plus each other, it could be better, but still they good with themselves.
yeah,
It's kind of the same. So people kind of they have a different direction, but it's cool to have some one similar goals, and
yeah,
also we have to have some improvements at the end of the day.
sure.
That's good. And also we connected with you more on the fitness specifically part because we really into that. We have a B Fit every Sunday. We come all together to have active. I just kind of came couple like hour before. I was swimming in the sea. I swim in the sea every day in the cold water. That gives me so much energy, immune
Wow.
systems, and everything. That's pretty
Yeah,
dope.
yeah,
And also like and it seems like you also understand that part, that health is important. Health, it's a base.
yeah.
If it's like there's an interesting quote about, what do you think, actually I'm going to ask you, what do you think the difference between healthy person and unhealthy person? What do you think, like one word that can describe everything?
Oh my God, there's so many things. If you're not healthy, you are depressed. You can't be happy if you're not healthy. It's just the chemicals. It's just neuroscience. It's very difficult to be happy when your body is not healthy. I don't know how to combine all of that
what,
in
what, what did how do you describe it in health
probably
also?
unhappy. Probably unhappy would be what
Okay, unhappy, that's your point. One
yeah,
word, potential unhappy.
yeah.
Close, I would say close, but it's just really the answer was a little bit different, which shocked me also at some point. The guy said the difference between the healthy person and unhealthy person, amount of wishes.
Mm,
So healthy person, he wants to do this, he wants to travel, he wants to make money, he wants to meditate, he wants to try usually a lot. And an
yeah.
unhealthy person, for example, when we have a pain in our teeth or tooth, you don't think
Mm,
about travel, you don't think about anything else until you fix it,
yeah.
and then you come back to your normal one. That's what I've noticed. Like usually healthier people, they have more energy, they want more in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's kind of as an interesting part. So you also, I think, at some point understood that's really important for you, for your well-being, for like your happiness itself. Can you
Yes.
also share your tip, because you're looking great? I don't know. You
Mm.
also gonna share your tips and what do you do? Like what kind of fitness do you do? Because it's like a functional. So describe
Yeah.
about that.
So I do a few things. So my main goal, like from last year, I would say, was to gain weight and feel strong in my body. I just love the feeling when we finish the class, whatever class it might be, fitness class, something else. And when we finish the class, I feel strong in my body. I might not look strong, but I definitely feel stronger, happier, adrenaline, all of that goes whole day. So I really just that feeling at the end, I'm proud of myself that I did it because I might didn't have time for it, or I was late, whatever, late for work, or just tired. It could be anything. And then you go anyways and you do it, and then you are so proud of yourself. I really genuinely think that one of the most pleasurable experience the human can have is when you are proud of something you have done. Like this is something that nobody else can give you. Doesn't matter what kind of partner you have. Like doesn't matter what kind of wife, husband, what kind of life you are living, how much money you have. Doesn't matter. Nobody can give you this feeling where you do something that was a little bit difficult, but you did it, and now you're proud of yourself. And then there's happiness. There's a lot of things with that comes
So
with that.
in another word, as a Tony Robbins says, the progress, it's a big part of happiness. So when you see the progress, when you said that, when I don't like something, don't want to do, but I do it, so it's a progress.
Yeah, absolutely. And also like when I started last year, like I really started going to the gym almost every single day, but it's very difficult to see the progress soon. Like it really took me like months, maybe 8, 9 months to see some progress and look at my body and see, okay, some things have changed and I look better or feel better about my body. So it takes a lot of patience. So you kind of need to be prepared that it's gonna take time. And I really don't like when some like trainers say, "Oh, buy my program and you will
In
get
30
fit."
days, you're gonna look like Jennifer
Yes,
Lopez.
that really annoys me because that doesn't happen. And then the person has the wrong expectation. It's not like that. But yeah, so that's something that I did last year. But then I changed something. So, for example, last year I was doing a lot of CrossFit. Then I figured out that for my body, CrossFit is too intense and too heavy to do it, especially like few times a week. So then I'm doing my classes right now. There are some classes that I'm attending for like body, whatever, full body fit, something like that. I'm going to those classes. Then I do individually myself. I train myself as well. I run sometimes, but yeah, I don't really follow one program, even though I've bought many programs before, but I really see what works for me and then I do it. For example, I found out that if I do stretching sessions, mobility, functional, fitness sessions at least once a week, it then really increases the progress that I want to get. So it really helps if I want to build a muscle. So stretching, all of that, functional movement, all of that really helps me to then be ready for my next whatever session, if it's like a muscle build or it could be cardio, anything. So I mix things. I do my own training sometimes. I do cardio sometimes, rarely, but I still do CrossFit. And then I do different classes where we just target lower body or the upper body. But yeah, almost I would say 5 days a week I'm at the gym. Yeah. But
That's
it
pretty
really is
impressive.
a lifestyle here. It really is a lifestyle. I'm not doing anything different. Like literally every single person that I know around me, everybody is going to the gym every single day. It's just a lifestyle. When you live
Yes.
here, that's what you do. Like it's like a norm for this place. And if you see someone who is, for example, smoking or not in shape or doesn't go to the gym, that's weird. Then we understand that, okay, that person is new. They just arrived in Bali and they said they just need some time to, get into the rhythm and take care of their health. So I'm just, I guess, fitting in to the lifestyle that exists here. And yeah, it
And
works.
you also like I wouldn't say that specifically you like a Georgian. I would tell like you don't like your facial expression don't really tell. I would say some like Asian or maybe that's also you really feel yourself comfortable. I wouldn't say like 100% Georgian. I'm telling you like that usually Georgian
Okay.
goes with different girls. So you have the mixes of
Yeah,
something and
probably.
something.
I need to do a DNA test.
Yeah, actually, good idea. Good idea. And what is like the balance in general? So, for you to have like a work, it's like a lot of people talking about this like a work-life balance. So you have to work, but you have to also like have active rest on the besides. So I understand Bali helps as an environment in general, but your perspectives, what's your
Yeah,
lifetime balance?
yeah, definitely. The place helps for you to stay consistent, and especially anything that you want to do regarding fitness and active lifestyle. But you do need the mindset that you need to stay consistent, even though if you don't feel motivated, because there will be days where you just don't feel motivated. It doesn't matter what's happening outside, you just don't feel motivated, or you have a lot of work, you don't have enough time. That happened to me last year a lot when I had a lot of work, so I didn't really know when to go to the class. Like when I had class, I was kind of busy. So what I learned this year is I have my workout sessions booked in my calendar, so nothing can change that. So anything could happen. I could be flexible with my official work and when I take client calls and all of that, but I can't be flexible with my workout schedule. So when I have a class, I'm 100% going to the class and nothing will change that. So if you don't set those, like really, if you don't set those times, block those times in your calendar for fitness, it's very easy to just skip it. So easy. Anything could happen. Literally anything during the day, like it's raining and I don't want to go now.
Yeah.
Like when it's think in Bali, it's sometimes very difficult because there are like scooter taxis here. So sometimes the scooter drivers doesn't want to work in the rain. So when I'm trying to order taxi, sometimes it's very difficult. I need to wait for like 40 minutes for a taxi to come. So even though like all the gyms that I go to are very close to me. So if you don't have that mindset that I need to go to the gym, doesn't matter what happens, these kind of things can happen. And then you feel like, oh, I need to do something, or, oh, I have work to do, or just my driver didn't come, or, oh, it's raining. So if you have the goal to get in shape or lose weight or gain weight or whatever it could be, two things you need to understand. First, this is the long-term commitment. That won't happen in 5 months, 7 months. You will see slight changes, but nothing that's advertised. That's impossible. And so you need to know, so I need to at least do it a year, at least, so I then see some changes and feel some changes in my body. And the second thing, to do this, I need to have a very strict whatever routine, or like everyday routine. Otherwise, like nothing is easier to than just skip something that you don't, because you don't really always feel excited to go to the gym. Sometimes my body hurts and I really don't want to go to the gym. I just know I need to go to the gym to be consistent. That's it. So you won't always be excited and happy as you see on YouTube or on Instagram, where these workouts, like fitness models, are always happy and working out like this. It's not like that in real life. You feel very exhausted, very tired sometimes. You go there, you don't even smile because it's the tiring class, and you had work in the morning, and then you had to cook your meals, and then now you're gonna go and work out. So yeah, just commitment you need to have in your mind first, because that's also how I lost so many years. Even in Georgia, in Batumi, I was always trying to reach my goals, and I was always trying to go in the gym in the morning. Then I go to Hilton and work. And then when I moved to Tbilisi, I was trying to do the same, but I could never really keep up. I was working out and then didn't have like food prepared, like enough nutrition, enough protein. So I was never really seeing results, even though I was like, if you ask any of my friends now, any of my Georgian friends, they would be like, Tekla was always working out, even in Batumi or in Kutaisi or in Tbilisi. I was always working out. I was just not seeing results because I was like, flip-flopping. And sometimes I don't have time. Sometimes I'm lazy. Sometimes, and it's also difficult in the big city to maintain the routine because you need to go for a long way to go to the gym, and you are tired from work and different things. So yeah, those are my tips. Two main tips to have that mindset that it's not going to be easy, and you're not going to be motivated all the day. And also something that I always tell to my friends, and I think it works the best: the moment where you don't feel motivated, like in the morning, you woke up, you don't feel working out at all. You don't even want to go to the gym and see so many people. You feel like you need to relax now. Those days are fine. Like at least once in 2 months, you should rest like that and just don't care about anything else, just rest. But if you feel that often, the only thing you need to do is just get dressed and go out. And even if you don't work out like for 1 hour, just walk on the treadmill 5 minutes, and then do something for literally work out for 15 minutes. And then next time, and you feel proud when you come from there. It's almost like, okay, I did something impossible. And then next time when you feel like that, you have more trust in yourself that you can do it. Like you have proof. You remember, your mind remembers, okay, last time I felt like that, I still worked out for 10 minutes. So that's something for your mind, and then you feel stronger to do it. So yeah,
100%. As a
that.
summary, you said the right mindset. Don't trick yourself. Like if you good things, good body like Takla has doesn't come easy. So seriously, and I just know specifically for that. So like good stuff doesn't come easy. If somebody is promising you something fast, easy, okay, usually it's to sell. It's like meaning it's not bad, because usually when you pay attention. When you start paying money, you start paying attention on your routines and everything. But I believe that, and this like one, and she said like straight routines. I call this as a discipline over motivation. If you build,
Yeah.
Just try to understand, build a discipline. Like me, like my, like you said, in the tricky days like that, I also have like sometimes you wake up. It's right now. When you wake up, like in Georgia, it's right now dark. Like 8 o'clock in the morning, it's still dark. It's dark.
Yeah.
Like so, it's like
Either.
when you wake up at 7 o'clock back then in the summer, it's like already half of the day goes. But right
Yes.
now, no. But whole idea, I'm not focusing on and focusing on like something else. I'm focusing on show up today. And like
Mm.
I can show up and just do my like follow routines. I can just show up and just, as you said, just go out. And I know I'll be able to figure this stuff. Oh, I'm gonna see something exciting, whatever. Just get
Yeah.
yourself out the comfortable zone as fast as possible. So I just really motivate myself, not like, hey, I'm not motivated. No, just build a
Yeah.
discipline. And also, quick trick, just want to add. Sometimes when you work out with somebody else, when you said,
Mm.
dudes, we come up at
Yes.
every day at 7 o'clock. One day you wake up, damn it, and because of you he gonna come,
Yeah.
so you have to come.
Yes, absolutely. I was talking about this like months ago on my Instagram stories. When someone asked me something about how you do, I was like, just get a workout partner. You will like keep each other accountable, and then doesn't matter how you feel, that person is waiting for you, and you gotta do it. And also something for your listeners to remember: this sacrifice or discipline or whatever I mentioned before really is for sometimes when you start it. The most difficult part is first few months. Once you see a little bit of result, once you look in the mirror and it really happens, like you suddenly see the muscle you didn't have there before, or someone gives you the compliment, you are like, and you really, because you are in the process, you don't realize that. So even
Yeah.
if I look in the mirror, I don't really see it, but other people do. And once you recognize that something changed in your body, then you are unstoppable. Then you are not gonna stop. Like if you want to lose weight and you see the results in like 5 months and you lost weight and now you kind of shaping, then that's your motivation. You can like rely on that it will motivate you to go on. So just hustle first few months and then it will just be your lifestyle.
Cool. And from you, thank you so much. First of all, very really valuable tips. For those people who want to really get something, you have to take a notes, because I really love the quote from Henry Ford. Actually, you may know him. I mean, know him, heard about him, learn maybe.
Yeah.
He said it's very important to write something down, because even the dumbest pencil, you can just get more knowledge than even the sharpest mind. We think we are sharp, we think we know everything, but when you write things down, you must, there's like 24% rule. 24
Yeah.
per 24 hours, sorry, rule.
So, yeah.
We, something can come to our mind and something else will change. If you're not going to write it down, most likely you're going to forget or will not
Mm.
understand.
Oh
And the
yeah,
good part,
absolutely. I write down everything all the time.
that's good.
I Yeah.
It's also Theodore Roosevelt says we can learn from everybody what to
Yeah.
do and what not to do. So
Mm.
if you open to learn and curious to learn, you can learn from everybody. If you see somebody smoking, hey, I wouldn't smoke. If you see somebody like a fighting or screaming on your kids, don't do it. When you see somebody like Takla working out, hey, she's freaking doing great. Just go and talk, just get inspiration a little bit, like maybe even get a partnership or whatever. Everything can really change. So let's go back a little bit to fitness industry in general. Uh, as a digital nomad, like what do you see the fitness industry involving for the digital nomads? Is it going to be like more that people can carry some dumbbells with them all the time, or work out at home, let's say, slash workout at a gym? What's you
Yeah.
see the
I would say probably after pandemic, like in every sector, also in fitness, like online workouts are kind of getting popular. But I would say in Bali, it's not a thing. Nobody works out online because there are gyms literally like
Mhm.
5 minutes from my home. There are at least 5 gyms, and it really, the whole island is about fitness lifestyle. So that's probably not affecting Bali so much. But for digital nomad, so I guess I would say it's just easier for any digital nomad to do anything, not only fitness, but any hobby that they have. It's just easier because, again, you have so much control on your time. You just have you can just do anything during the day, right? You can just schedule anything any way you want. So I guess the changes that has been happening is that, first of all, there are a lot more digital nomads like myself that were like working 9 to 5, standard 9 to 5, like 2 or 3 years ago. Now there are much more digital nomads who can go anywhere and work from anywhere. So now like physical gyms have much more people because, you know, people can be in the gyms and have time for that more than before.
Okay. And do you see any like maybe improvements in gym equipment? Is something better, new gears show up, which usually doesn't matter, just the base is base. Like what do you see like the
Yeah.
difference?
Yeah, I think oh, I really don't have an answer on that. Like in even in Tbilisi or in Batumi, wherever I was going to, all the gyms were like really well equipped. Same in Bali. It just because it's an island, they have a lot of like sauna
Hmm.
after gym treatments, like
Cold
cold,
water.
yeah, cold plunge, all of that. Almost every gym has that outside of the gym. So that's something that's different here that's not in Georgia. But other than that, I really don't know. I have not seen anything
Okay,
different that
but
I
even for you, is it matter that you would love to?
know.
No.
It doesn't matter. I wouldn't. I need to have, for example, we have this very famous CrossFit gym here, Wanderlust Village. So they didn't have like really machines in the area, even though it's one of the biggest fitness place in the world. They didn't have like machines because it's more like a free weights and classes and CrossFit classes, all of that. So for that, I needed to go, like I was going to Wanderlust and I was also going to another gym because they had machines that I needed for my legs, for example. So these are kind of just very basic things that I need, but nothing like in any country, in any gym, probably they have that, like basic things, which is what I need
Yeah,
for my.
I totally agree with you. And just like 5 million from me. I said, sometimes I want to add 5 cents. I say, why 5 cents? Why not like 5 million? Just like
Yeah.
as a different scale, just as a joke. The same for me. Like, I really just become as simple. I don't need a lot of things. It's not about like equipment for me personally. It's like
Yeah.
it's about like if you really enjoy what you do, and
Mm,
just if you just get physical activity, just what you enjoy, it really doesn't matter. You could just do push-ups with friends,
yeah.
as I said, with whom you do it. It really doesn't matter.
Like you
So
might not go to the gym and achieve your goals. It doesn't matter. You
yeah,
can go
because
out and just do anything, like run, do push-ups
yeah,
outside, just reach. It doesn't matter. It
just
just
get active.
yeah, yeah, that's it.
Just go for it. I totally also match up on that part. And with what difficulties you faced when you became a digital nomad? You start to travel more, try to see other things, like try to get in the fitness yourself because you've been doing it for a while. Which challenges you actually had with being healthy, with maintain being healthy and work everywhere?
Mm.
Maybe food.
I would say because for me, like 2 years ago, I first time started digital nomad lifestyle, and it was my first time work where I was working like online and the whole thing was done online. I was feeling a lot of responsibility to kind of over deliver on my work. And that was kind of, yeah, disturbing my fitness routines. So that was the one thing that I really remember. Nothing really special, but after that, I just learned just the time management. So again, from this year, I told everyone at my work, I was like, I'm booking in my calendar my CrossFit classes or my fitness classes. Nobody's gonna book anything during this time because this is my time. So everyone at my work knows that at 6 a.m. in the morning, I'm going to my CrossFit or whatever class I have. After that, I have another class, then I work, and then at the end of the day, I go again to do cardio or something. So I guess it's all about time management because it really depends on what kind of job you have. You might be digital nomad for years, but your job might take a lot of time from your day. So my job doesn't do that. So I'm lucky with that. But I know a lot of people who work like, I don't know, 10 hours a day with the computer and they don't have time. So in that case, you just need to have time management for yourself. Because if you work like 9 to 5 standards, they go into the office, then it's kind of routine is kind of made for you. So you know you need to go at 9 and you end at 6. So that doesn't change. So you know you need to work out after your work, right? So it's kind of set for you. But when you're a digital nomad, you have freedom. So it's up on you how you manage things, and you need to have skill to manage it. Because if you don't manage it, it's just chaotic.
Yeah, you can change something when you can change something when you can measure, and when you measure, you have to kind of set the priorities. Hey, this is not change, this is not change, this is not change, and based on others, you can just adjust whatever you need.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
beautiful. And the few questions, and we're not gonna hold you back because already again notes. And after this, I'm gonna just also like as a summaries what we've learned from you. And like I said, I'm really grateful for connect with you. You're definitely inspiration for many, not specifically in Georgia or Batumi in general, because Georgia is a small country, like 3.5 million or something. And I've noticed a lot of people here are more of, okay, I'm just gonna learn here, I'm gonna just go study, and just they see themselves only in Georgia, you know.
Mm,
And that's you can, I think as you are as inspiration that you can, hey, you can just follow your dream, just dream bigger, believe in yourself, and set and like learn the skill potential that you'll be able to be flexible. Because what is
yeah.
flexibility? It's Darwin says, not the strongest who survives, not the smartest who survives, the most adaptable who survives. And I
Mm.
truly believe you become pretty adaptable enough right now to maneuver and other things.
Yeah.
So what do you see? What the goals do you have for yourself for like fitness specifically? You know, like maybe in the next like a few years, do you want to participate in competition? Maybe you want to just start create your own course, whatever. Which direction you see yourself as adjusting for next 5 years?
Yeah. I first of all, I need to, you know, feel stronger, happier, more confident with myself first when it comes to my fitness journey. Definitely at least 1 more year I need for that, to educate myself, to see what works, what doesn't work. So another thing that I experience here, or even think about at all, is sometimes you can have the best personal trainer or like coach, whatever, but it really depends on your body and how your body takes things. Because
Mm-hmm.
I could say, okay, I needed to whatever lose weight or gain weight, and I did it in 3 months, and I can show to you that I actually did it with 3 months with my diet. But it works for me, that diet works for me, and that routine works for me because of my genetics. People don't think about, people have different genetics. Something that the influencer that I like very much, and I like her body or his body, they achieved, I know that I can't achieve exactly the same way because it's their genetics also, and I have my own genetics. So I need to be aware and educate myself what works for me and what doesn't work for me. So it takes time to kind of learn that and understand that, and then from there you are like, okay, so these things actually is great for that person, but it doesn't work for my back, for example, or for my muscle growth, or for
Mm-hmm.
my whatever it could be, because I just simply have different genetics and my body genetically is built this way. So my goal for next year is to just, you know, see more of that's specific to my genetics, and then work that way, and then educate myself enough so in like a year or so then I can help others. But
Mm,
yeah, so far I'm just still working on myself and
got it.
educating myself and trying my
That's
things. Yeah.
sounds, you want to find your own voice kind of in everything, in
Yeah.
health, in a wealth, in a, you know, in
Yes.
a job, in a wealth, in a spiritual part, whatever. Because there's so much, I think also noticed, there's so much we don't know, and there's so
Mm,
much to learn, you know. Just like Mahatma Gandhi says, the pills of good life, when you live every day hit your last day and you
mm,
curious to learn, you're gonna live forever.
yeah.
That's, I've heard this quote before, never understand. Recently, I started to live in it. Every day, kind of as my like, oof. Today I speak with Takla. Oh my god, it's amazing. Like we spend like almost an hour to really have a conversation. I like, dude, that's crazy. Like I feel that we have a, it's my soul sister. You know, we have really cool connection, and no matter where we are, the beauty of also internet can really connect us everywhere. So thank you so much. And again, whatever you're gonna do something, you wanna help others or whatever.
Yeah.
Me and like our little community here, I truly believe also is gonna be expanding a little bit more online because it's online offline only. Maybe
Mm,
we could kind of connect, collaborate somehow, and just kind of do something, like
sure.
make do something about this.
Yep.
So few more questions I have for you, and that's it. So what are your favorite? This is my mom.
Hello.
What are your favorite, for example, part of the body in a girls that you love and the
Mm,
man that you love?
probably legs.
Legs, it's
Like
in a girls. Both.
both, I think. Yeah.
You
Legs are very, if you have strong, I don't mean like big legs, but if you have strong legs, there is something about it.
that's
It's
interesting.
very attractive, very nice, very beautiful.
Okay, and
Yeah.
do you okay? Those questions will be a little bit more for the future because if you're gonna ask everything, hey, what are we gonna talk?
Sure.
I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. And maybe you have something favorite book or favorite movie that you really love this year. Three, if you can recommend something, it would be cool. Not specifically about fitness in general.
Yeah, so this is the book that I've been reading over and over for the last 2 years. I really read this maybe 5 times
Jay
already.
Shady, I know this dude. That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
this one is Think Like a Monk.
Like month, yeah, I have this book actually.
I have not read any of his other books. I know he has few books. I have not read any of other books, but this one is awesome. It's like really good. Um, gives you a lot of information, and also it's kind of relaxing type of book that I can read anytime. It doesn't matter what mood you are on, you can
Mhm.
read it anytime, and it's just very
That's good.
nice.
So Jay Shady, what else? Two more.
Jay Shetty,
Books or movies or documentaries, whatever you kind of.
movies. Ooh, let me see. What are the movies that I love? Um, okay. Oh, there is a TV show that I like a lot. Wait, its name is Schitt's Creek is the name of it. It's like fun. It's that like fun as the like the Friends. It's
Okay.
like fun way. The Schitt's Creek is the name of that one.
Mm-hmm.
And what else was the question?
Um, like one more. It's either three or like a three, I would say, entertainment things or that you like. Maybe podcast, maybe
Okay.
music, song.
Yes. Then I would say, oh, podcasts. Jay Shetty's podcast. I kind of like his podcast. Jay
Mm-hmm.
Shetty, he has nice content there. Um, where else? Oh, I work Shark Tank all the day, like at least few times a day. Do you know Shark
Shark Tank,
Tank?
of course I know.
Shark Tank US. That's what I'm watching. Yeah, I don't really watch movies and stuff that
Mm-hmm.
much. I try not to. Like I love it so much. If I start, then I can stop. But these are some things that I can remember now.
That's what it tells me. You have a entrepreneurial mindset. So Shark Tank and Jay Shady, at some point, it's more about like spiritual part and
Yeah.
also like the coaching and everything potentially help others because if you know his big goal to help billion people and everything, and that's pretty cool honestly. For me personally, I just also would add, I also don't watch movies, but I've noticed I really working on something cool. I'm telling you, I'm really excited. I know it's gonna be like soon. I would love you to be part of that. It's gonna be so dope. It's fitness, kind of online fitness, but not for the body. It's for the brain.
Mm,
Online fitness for the brain. I'm telling you, that's super cool. I'm really excited, and it's gonna be Intellect Club. So it's gonna be
yeah.
people, 10 people in a group. It's gonna be all over the world. People from United States, from India, from Bali, from whatever. They're gonna come together, and on a weekly basis, they're gonna watch something like maybe podcast or movie or something, and then they're gonna watch this with a pen and paper. And then once in a week, we have a call on a Zoom, and we're gonna discuss what we learned. And one week health, another week wealth, another week relationship, another part spiritual part. Telling you,
Yeah.
it's gonna be so cool. And like
Nice.
that's
That's so
I'm
weird
telling you.
that you mentioned that because I wanted to create the journals, like notebooks.
Yeah.
I wanted to create the notebook. There are like a lot of notebooks where you can put down your like after meditation thoughts and stuff like that. But I wanted to make brain fitness notebook, and I was kind of working on that on the side, which is like fitness for brain and just a notebook for
Yes.
that. But I have not like it's still in the process, but I just had the idea about it for a long time.
But hey, that's the also point. Like also like fitness for brain, it's very important. But again, I would love to maybe in the future or maybe off the conversation, we're gonna talk about this, like what you have an idea, because I have that and I know it's a proven work. It's at some point worked for me, but with different people. But I really want, and I see it's gonna work so much. I just see
Yeah.
because it makes sense. We learn everything cool, but it's better. It's different when we go to the gym and we work out together with somebody. We have a different feeling. We can just discuss, have fun, laugh. But when you do it yourself,
Yeah.
you'll get tired, you'll get bored, you'll get all this stuff. But when you do this with the people and you grow at the same time, what else you can ask for? So for
Yeah.
me personally, I love books. I also love books. Right now, I'm reading the book actually, Happy, uh, um, Full Pocket of Happy Money. That's interesting about like finance and everything. Really interesting. But what I started, this my friend recommended. So it's kind of cool because I like this book right away, and I love the movie. Potentially, if you would have a time, try to watch with your husband or with friends, whatever, and try to discuss. It's really one of the best movies so far I watched last year, called the Ron Clark story. I'm gonna send you. I have this.
Okay. Yep.
It's
Send to me.
it's so cool. It's actually, and oh, the funny part is the Matthew Perry, the main actor there. So you're gonna love it so much because you've been
Yeah.
watching Friends for a while. But it's
Yeah.
really based on a true story. The teacher who was the best teacher, and he created his own school in Georgia, Atlanta, and it's one of the really best school when kids. And it's on Sunday, they not sit, oh my God, tomorrow in school. They, oh my God, tomorrow Monday, we're gonna go to school. They're excited about learning. And that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. I'm telling you, it's really a movie that I would recommend.
Cool. I'll
So
check it out.
yes, I gotta send you. You don't have to even worry. I have this on my channel. And next time, I think we're gonna talk about more like content. We're gonna discuss also with you like about social media and everything, how to really present yourself. Another thing, if you can just say a couple words to our BFit community, I'm gonna just send them the clip for that.
Sure. They speak in English, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I kind of when I started following your Instagram, I really scrolled down and saw all the videos, and I love that it exists in Batumi. It really is different kind of emotional thing for me that something like that exists in Batumi. So absolutely great job. And please keep it up. When I come, like don't leave before I come. And one day we can work out together. But
Yeah, it's
yeah,
gonna be cool.
job, guys. Thanks for that. And thanks for kind of adding value to that small city. That kind of means a lot because I love Batumi and I love Georgia very much. So anything that happens, especially good stuff, I'm happy about it. So well
Pretty
done.
cool.
Keep it
And usually on the end, we just it's like our thing. On the end, we just try to take a picture all together. So if you can just kind of do with me, it's gonna be cool. So show me your
up.
hands. Show me your hands. So in a 3, 2, 1, we're gonna say BFit. Okay.
Okay.
So 3, 2, 1, BFit. No, you have to
Oh,
also
what
say
should, what should I say?
BFit.
With it. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
So
go.
3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1,
If-
BFit. High five.
Nice.
High five to you. Boom.
Nice talking to you.
Yes, the same.
For inviting me.
Yeah,
And
thank you so much. And I also want to say the last wish for you. I truly believe that you are inspiration for many. And I told you already, like I really feel that your story is should be heard more. And I hopefully you're gonna just really do something great. And the director of Netflix gonna create the movie based on your life to
oh
inspire
no, I have not done
others.
anything that cool.
Trust me,
Thanks.
at least being just this happy and just follow your dreams and not kind of just do what you want, understand what you want, and do your best at. It's just good for, like a base. And like when you hear this, the Jay Shady, when you're really in this mode, I'm telling you, you'll be at some point you're gonna be ready to share, and also we can share something what we have. So right now you're in the process to have to understand yourself, but also be part of growth and personal development when you start sharing. Because when you try to explain somebody else, you understand more. That's
Yeah.
the good point. So, and honestly, you really ready for that. And but again, it's just your own things. So every month for now, next month we're gonna just collect with you on content. We're gonna just talk about this. So
Sure.
we're gonna meet
Sounds
up.
good.
So glad to see you. Seriously, you have a really kind of inspired me, and I really charged myself and pumped to really start the week. Really, right now we have a different connection to Georgia and Bali, and send greetings to your friends. We're gonna also like mention you with other things. But I'm really grateful to connect with you. You are a really amazing person and big inspiration for many. That for sure.
Thank you very much. Humbled to be your guest. See you next time.
Yes, let's go. We have today the first impact players podcast with you. That's good.
Yep.
I love you. Have a good one. See you around. Okay, we're gonna send you more. Have a good one. Glad to see you. Let's.
Bye.